there, friends. Welcome to episode number 196 of It'll Be Fine. I'm your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis. I'm all dressed up today because we are making today what is said to be the hardest pastry to put together. We're doing, friends, Kouign Amann. Kouign Amann, ta-da! And you can find the recipe so you can play at home in the YouTube show description. You'll get a link which will send you to this. And I'm doing this today all dolled up with one of the coolest cats on the block, the super funny, from her home in Brooklyn, New York, Rachel Rothenberg is back on the show. We're doing a brand new dish and I am super excited. And I'm thinking now, the fact that we're working with pastry flour, was it a good idea to get all dolled up? Meh. It's going to be a fun one, friends. We're turning this into a fashion show too, because this is going to take us 6 hours. Woo! It's going to be fine. I might wear like an apron.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So to begin, we need to get our flour, the yeast, and then the salt, whisk it together in a bowl. I've already got the flour in my bowl.
It says 3 cups minus 1.5 tablespoons of bread flour.
Yeah, I put the 1.5 tablespoons off to the side. I'm going to hazard a guess this is for flouring our board.
Oh,
Maybe?
that could be.
That's what I think. So yeah, so we're going to whisk together our 3 cups of flour minus the 1.5 tablespoons, 2 teaspoons of instant yeast, and then 1 3/4 teaspoon of fine sea salt. You can use active yeast if you so choose, but as we found out last time, it's go for the proper one.
Yeah. I love how on a bag of flour it always says cook before sneaking a taste, like anybody is sneaking a taste of raw flour ever.
All right, so we're adding the water to this and the melted butter. And then we're going to continue mixing.
Now, what's the next step is once I use the dough hook, I'm going to be...
We are going to be mixing on a low speed until it is moistened. We need a dough to look silky smooth. The sides of the bowl are clean, sticky to the touch. Sounds like a Tinder profile. Okay. Add a teaspoon of water.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna, I think it'll be okay.
Are you using a stand mixer? Yeah, you are.
I am. I never got the bread hook attachment.
Oh.
I know. I think I gave it to someone and it never came back. I think that's what happened. Good.
Looks like a dough. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yay!
So then the next step is going to be to let it rest for 30 minutes because
Correct.
like myself, this dough needs to rest like every 15 minutes or something.
So we're putting the butter in the plastic wrap. We are going to knead it into a 5-inch square, about 3/4 inch thick. And once it is in a square, we will set that aside in a cool area or use it immediately. Well, that's 2 different things. I've really not done this plastic wrap right, but that's okay. Smash. Need it. I could do that. All right. So yeah. So once it is rolled out, we're going to set it in a cool area because we still have about 20 minutes before the dough is ready. So
Yes. This looks kind of good.
That looks really good. Yeah. All right, so I'll start to flour the surface. This is good. Well, everyone was doing sourdoughs in 2020. Maybe this year we'll just get everyone doing Kouign Amanns.
Yeah.
This butter's nice. Okay.
I've got 10 seconds left. 10, 9, 8,
7,
7, 6, 5. Oh my God, I need to tell you about my New Year's nightmare. I had a nightmare on New Year's itself, on the night after New Year's Eve. So the evening of the New Year, I had a nightmare that I was doing stand-up and the audience started counting me down from 30 seconds when I was running out of time. And I couldn't focus on my set because they were counting.
Oh no.
All right.
That's not good. Oh, beauty. All right, let me show mine. It's mine there. It's got a little more puff. All right, roll this out onto a well-floured surface. Okay, we're getting there. We're gonna
Removing the butter from the plastic. Here it is. Okay.
doesn't look like that at all. So mine
does.
It
does.
Ish.
Same.
It's fine. It's different, you know. You know what I did? I folded it over again and I'm gonna roll this out.
Okay. I think
Because my
fine.
butter was breaking through so much. Yours looks better than mine. Oh,
So I just got butter on my webcam.
It's
Okay.
you know, I feel like this is very apropos for 2022. For a second we're like, oh my God. We're like, oh no.
I like how in the beginning we're like, if this is the hardest part with the plastic wrap, this is going to be easy.
Nope.
Okay.
All right, well, I'm gonna take my butter ball. I'm gonna wrap up my butter sub.
Why is yours a different shape?
You know,
Now unwrapping the dough.
yes.
This literally was like triggering my IBS.
Oh no. All right, so what are we doing now? We're unwrapping the dough. It's saying, okay, so this sounds complicated. Not that none other part of this did. Before each turn, we're going to move the dough so the closed end is facing to the left.
Yeah. I want it to be 13 by 7 inch rectangle, about a 1/4 of an inch thick.
All right. Well, I will say the butter, although still oozy, not as.
Yeah, mine's just all coming out one end though. I'm just gonna fold it into thirds. I feel like this is fine. Okay, sure. That's what I'm doing.
It's like now.
Yours looks good. Mine looks not as good.
It's not as stout. This is the tween years of my log. Okay.
Mine's just gonna have to be fine. I don't know what to say. I can't go back and change the way the butter landed when I plopped it on.
No, we were looking good. We were looking good. All right, so we're gonna cover it again in our fucking plastic wrap.
Yep.
Yeah, damn it. And we're still not at baking time yet. We've got about another hour-ish to go for that.
1 hour of resting.
Yeah. So we've done our sprinkling of about half the dough, rectangular shape. So about the width of the dough they're asking for. Put the dough on top of that sugar and then sprinkle more sugar on top. We are rolling it out to 14 by 8.
Yes. I haven't looked at my dough since I last put it in the fridge, so I'm gonna see what it's doing.
My butter baguette is coming along. My butter sub. It's a butter sub. Yeah. So we're rolling it in that sugar, sprinkling it on top. As I say, play with it with your hands a bit too, because it'll soften it up a bit. Woo, making it. So where are we now in this? Okay, get this thing handy.
Yep, mine is buttered.
Oh, I have to do that. Take a moment to eat. All right.
It's all good. I cleaned my bathroom.
Oh, that's a good thing to do. All right, let me lube this up.
Lube it up.
Okay, buttered and sugared. Boom. All right.
My sugaring process is almost complete.
Yeah.
I just flung sugar all over everything. Okay. It's all over the computer, but that's okay.
All right, let's get this onto the board. This is a weird shape for me too, but you know what? We'll work with it. We'll work with it. I'm getting there. It's 11 by 12. I gotta get to 16 by 8. I'll start doing that.
I'm so nervous.
I think
Okay.
it'll be fun.
16. Yeah, mine's a little off, but it'll work.
Okay, good, right. So
I have cut mine into 8. What part are you at?
So I've cut mine into my little.
Oh wow, yours looks really good.
Miracles.
Mine looks like this.
That looks good.
It's what it is.
I'm gonna stretch mine out a bit. So from what I remember from the video, we have to go like this.
There are different ways you can fold them. I'm gonna do this guy like this.
I'm gonna go like that. Okay, there we go. Kind of like that
That's
game. Do you remember that paper game where you'd like put like numbers and you? Yeah. So for people watching who know what we're talking about, kind of go like that.
I'm gonna demonstrate what my dishes look like. Cute.
Please.
Okay, so I've got my thin ones and my fat ones.
Beauty. Awesome. I love it. And we're gonna let these rest in the pan for about 30 minutes, up to 50. It says 30 to 50, but we'll do half an hour. And then they will go into the oven. And soon we'll get to them.
Yes.
All right, they are out of the oven. They look beautiful. They sound amazing. Oh my gosh, get them out of the pan as quickly as you can, friends, and get them onto a wire rack. We'll be back for a taste test. So good. What happened?
Well, I put them in to the oven, and within the first few seconds, a little piece of sugar fell out and it started smoking. And I was like, that's not great, but I imagine it's not going to keep falling out. Yeah. But they kept overflowing butter and sugar into the oven until the oven produced smoke that filled my entire apartment. And we had to unplug all the smoke detectors. And it was like the most smoke that anything I've ever cooked in my life has ever made. And now we are hiding in the bedroom with the windows open and the fans running and the air conditioner running. And basically,
Oh,
I can't. How are yours?
Now I feel bad that they're.
No, don't feel bad.
I know. I plated. Whoop. Here we go.
They're really pretty.
They came out the way the video said, with the crunchy top.
Yeah, do they taste good?
Buttery as all get out, and sweet and salty. My parents love them. I'm gonna have one. Well, usually I do like a cheers and we both eat it, but let's.
It's okay. It is what it is.
The parents are a fan. All right. It's fucking awesome. It's really good.
I'm glad. Psychologically, I can't even process what just took place because it was so bonkers.
Well, maybe this is the one episode where it was not fine.
It wasn't fine.